Salakia. Phone had cut off real quick. I kind of cut it off just to make sure that it was playing correctly. Phone be acting up, be having demons on it. But just wanted to do like a quick couple of scriptures that was I was meditating on, watching a live stream with Apostle Ramlab just now. It was very edifying. I had Apostle Tahar on the comment board as well. So, it was even more live than usual. And the brothers was just flowing in the spirit. And it was a beautiful thing. And I had a couple of precepts that I wanted to get, that was pertaining to the lesson. Because, let me see. It's a lot. You go to, we go to Brother Yashak Chazak. Notifications. The focus is prophecy. That was the title of the lesson Apostle Ramlab did, and it was beautiful. And I'm just get a couple of precepts just pertaining to that statement. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth the secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So the men that you see breaking down the scriptures the right way, which by now you should know, and if you don't know by now, then I'm here to tell you, it's the men, starting with the apostles and elders, a great millstone. They have the 100% truth, point blank, period. That's why the name of my page is GMS has 100% truth, because I only learned from the apostles and elders, a great millstone. I've never watched no other video of no other camp, of no other background, no priests of Zabak, no House of Israel, no ISUPK, no GOCC, no HODC, no HOI, no IUIC, no ICJC, no ICGJC, no unsent comforter, none of that bullshit. I've only known and listened to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and the diligent Akim on down. Diligent Akim, like Elder Manatazak and Elder Ainap, all the way down to Brother Yakov from San Francisco camp, Brother Aram from Mysteries of the Kingdom, also brothers in the New York main camp, like Bishop Karab from GMS Rebuke at the Gates, Amawan Gabar, GMS Awakening, 144. Brother Rapah Amaf, so on and so forth. Brothers like that. I've only learned from and watched their videos and learned from them. Verse 8, the lion hath roared, who will not fear? The Lord power hath spoken, who can but prophesy? So the Lord revealed his secrets unto the servants, the prophets, and so who can do that but prophesy? And the brothers and the diligent elders, the diligent Akim and the elders and apostles that I just named, they are always on fire and they always have new videos up, point blank, period. And there's other brothers that I didn't even mention that always have videos up as well, that's within their camps. Like the brother Kanak, GMS Dedication, he always has videos up. That's in the San Francisco camp. Brother Awar Gabar, he's in the San Francisco camp. Brother Gad, GMS Watch and Pray, he always has videos up, things of that nature. So, and other brothers that I didn't even get to mention because there's so many. To be perfectly honest, there's so many videos going up that you can't even watch them all. It's impossible. But that's beautiful, because that means that we're in the spirit that Apostle Tahar said to be in, and that's the push. And it's 2019, the year of Karagma, coined by the wise man, Apostle Tahar, and rightfully so, because they're starting to implement this chip. And through the spirit, if you've been watching the news, I believe it's Arkansas. Arkansas, I believe, is the first state to actually regulate it and make it mandatory. I got to do more research on that, so don't quote me on that. But I believe that Arkansas is the state that has something to do with it. Another precept I wanted to get was the book of Matthew, the 13th chapter, starting at the 9th verse. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? Parables is like a riddle or a dark saying. And he said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Yeah, and there you go. And that's written in the red letter that you know that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach was talking. Because like he said, he reiterated in the book of Amos that he surely the Lord power, his father will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. You see? And also when you pertain to the book of Psalms, the 40th chapter, that the Lord is in the volume of the book. It is written of him. Since it's written of him, it is him that is him through the power and the sanctioning of his father that he gives his servants, the prophets, the mysteries of the kingdom, because the prophets are basically the mouthpiece for the Lord. Yeah, and if people want to learn, you have to go through the Lord's mouthpiece, which is the servants, which are the prophets. You see? Just like Apostle Tahar and Apostle Ramla, all the apostles say all the time that you're going to have false prophets and false leaders. And these other camps through the Spirit are those false leaders and false prophets set up. Not all, but the ones that definitely the ones that preach that say that the Lord's name is Christ. No, that's bullshit. The Lord's name is not Christ. Because Christ is an English version of the Greek word Christos. And the Lord wasn't Greek, he spoke Hebrew. You know, that's just simple and plain. I didn't want to make it too long. Let me get another precept. Book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. And this is John the Revelator talking about how he seen the angel. He fell at his feet to worship him because he was mighty in power and stature. And the angel told him straight, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren, the brothers. So we are angels, we are brothers to the angels that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High, Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. Yeah, and that there you go. So only the servants, only the men that confess that Yahushai was real and that he came to save the world are going to get he came to save. He died for the sins of his people, pertaining to the book of John 3:16. You know, they're the only ones that are going to receive the mysteries of the kingdom, if you will. You know, and that's the truth. And which goes to show you that this world is bugged out, because when you go to any so-called Christian, especially of our nation, when I say our nation, I'm talking about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, a fellow Israelite. He might know you're Israelite, but they might not believe in Yahushua, which is blasphemy, because the whole world falls on John 3:16, where it tells you to love thy neighbor, and how the Lord. They say that the Lord died for our sins, but the Lord didn't die for everyone. The Lord died for His people, and His people are the Israelites. So everyone out here is not your neighbor. Your neighbor is your fellow Israelite, and in this point in time, is your fellow Israelite, like Apostle Tahar, like the apostles say, it's your fellow Israelite that preaches the same doctrine that you preach. Point blank, period. They don't preach the same thing you preach. They are considered and classified as an enemy, and you have to treat them as such. Point blank, period. To back that up real quick, let me get this. It's the book of 2 John, 1st chapter, verse 10. If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed. For he that biddeth him Godspeed is partaker of his evil deeds. Yeah, so if somebody from IUIC comes and tries to break bread with you and you're from GMS, you're to have no ties with him. You're not even to bid him Godspeed. You know? You give him a shalom and you keep it moving. Like Apostle Tahar said. You give him a shalom and you keep it moving. You tell him to get the fuck up out that madness before he gets destroyed. That's how you show him brotherly love. Point blank, period. You know? And as far as your brothers that's in the truth, you know, you break bread with them. You do this 1 Peter's 2nd chapter. We're gonna go to the 17th verse. Honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear the Most High, honor the King. Yeah, and then this is what you're supposed to do with your brethren. You know, you're supposed to break bread with them. You don't condemn them. You judge them how you want to be judged. Like pertaining to the video, I just nice electronic epistle I just watched. The brother Yohanathan and Zahab, GMS Gird Your Loins, and GMS Son of the Right. That's their pages respectively. Very edifying brothers. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up. they had there you go, Mercy. It was called, the video was called Mercy. It was a very edifying video. And right now, as you can see, Apostle Dahar still on fire. Put up a video, the Israelites and the medium, some advice. Well, he's doing a response to it. And to be honest, I'm about to watch that. So I'm going to end this right here. Lord's will, he was edified. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, and shalom to the elect.